it worked really well when we were in county jail, you know, and it's something about reading them together where it becomes embedded in your mind, you know. It's like, wow, I just met some people that I kind of don't know, but it was fun. Okay, so we can do this? Yeah. Okay, so the 12 tools of GOGI are Boss of my brain, belly breathing, 5-second light switch, positive thoughts, positive words, positive actions, claim responsibility, let go, forgive, what if, reality check, and ultimate freedom.
Okay, the statement of this week's tool. Do you want to read that, Brianne?
Not really.
Page 98, please.
Where?
Right here. That's a lot of reading.
Don't record me. In each meeting, we explore one of the 12 tools of GOGI. This week, we are exploring the tool of ultimate freedom. We will have a reading and discussion of this tool, after which participants will have time to reflect and discuss the use of this tool in their life. If you so choose, you will share your thoughts with the group. After reflection time is complete, this week's reading will be presented by
Volunteer.
Volunteer.
Okay. This week's tool in review. A reading from any of the GOGI books related to the tools or this week's tool is chosen and read by volunteer. Sharing about this week's tool. A pre-selected volunteer will share their story related to the tool of the week. Tool of the week specific sharing. Who would like to share something about their own personal use of this week's GOGI tool? Keep your sharing specific to your life and not advice. Am I supposed to read this?
Finish it.
Yeah? Okay.
If I could, on page 92, I want to share a little bit about so page 92, the bottom paragraph. When we leave this earth, and we all will, what are the important things? In speaking with thousands of individuals who suffer from illnesses that slowly take their lives, each individual speaks about relationships, learning, sharing, and communication as being most important. They simply do not talk about big houses and new cars and all the distractions which are promoted in our culture as the route to happiness. A dying individual will tell you about love, regrets in love, the importance of the small things in life, the small acts of kindness. So while we have thousands upon thousands of individuals who on their deathbeds have told us what is truly important, why is it that we focus on the superficial collection of things we can't take with us when we leave this earth? Ultimate freedom gets us back on track, allowing us to live each day as if it were our last day on earth, and permits us to focus on being someone who is respected and loved, an individual who will be missed when we leave this earth. Ultimate freedom is possible for each one of us. The other GOGI tools are simply tools to get us in a position to live a life of ultimate freedom. By using your tools and being of service one time each day, you're inching your way toward ultimate freedom. I want to share that because my father passed away 2 weeks ago, and I had the blessing for about a year and a half. He was legally blind, paralyzed with his left hand. He couldn't swallow very effectively, and had the great opportunity to basically help him every day for the last few years. And I can tell you that this is what he was talking about when he passed away. The things that matter in life are small acts of kindness. It's what he lived his life about. It's what each one of us, I think, if we're able to, it was an honor for me to be of service to him. It is where ultimate freedom really is. It's in service to other people.
You know, I seen something on Facebook, and it showed a girl who basically she knew that day leaving the doctor that she wasn't going to live. And as they were driving home, instead of going home to soak in what the move was. She wanted to go and be of service to people, to live out the last remaining time of her life. And that resonated with me of how, you think to yourself, how often do we think of other people? And I mean, with the title of Ultimate Freedom, being free is up to me. Those are the things that I find when I come to these places. That it is always up to us. But it's the choice that we make coming here that makes us free. Creating those paths and that energy for other people to latch on and show themselves.
Yeah, for me, ultimate freedom is really the answer to why. Because we know that every one of us around this table is searching for happiness. We want to be happy. And the truth is, the only way in this life we can be happy is through service to other people. And when you get to the point in your life where you can be of service to other people, that is the ultimate freedom. That's where the happiness comes from. And I just got to give kudos to my wife, Jan. She makes me do hard things. Because I'm scared to do a lot of things. Last year, we moved to Paris for 3 months. We said, let's just go live in Paris. And we didn't really know the language or trying to learn it. And Jan, while we were there, said, we got to do volunteer work. And I thought, well, why do we have to do volunteer work? We're kind of here just messing around. She says, we got to do volunteer work. So she searched all over the internet, and the only place we could find to do volunteer work in Paris was at the Salvation Army. So she got us hooked up to go there. And I was so scared because I really didn't speak the language to serve these homeless people in Paris. But we went, and it was a wonderful experience. And I just got to thank her for pushing me to do hard things. And sometimes it's scary to be of service to other people and to do that. But that's where happiness comes from. That's the ultimate freedom, is when you can do service to other people.
I agree. My mom, has Alzheimer's. She was diagnosed in 2004. And since I've been home, since February, she's gone down a lot. She's got pretty bad. And I'm not going to lie, I get frustrated sometimes because it's really hard. She sometimes acts like a child. She doesn't want to eat. She doesn't want to listen. She throws a fit. And it's been really hard because she's just not like my mom anymore. But we still get up. We still take care of her. We answer her same questions over and over again. We still love her. And I look at her and I'm like, no matter how frustrated I get, she's still a person. She's still my mom. And that's another ultimate freedom too, is being able to take care of her. It's been a really big challenge. It's been very hard. A couple weeks ago, she forgot how to talk and was speaking Vietnamese. She's never taught us how to speak Vietnamese when we were growing up, so I just assumed I knew what she was saying, and I just answered her. But that's been a really big challenge, and in the past I would have so ran away from that. But I embrace it now and just love my mom and take care of her and the best I can and just let her be. She does crazy things, but you have to love her because she's still mom. She's still a person. So, anyway, you only have one mom and you have to be there no matter what. And remember all the times that she was there for me when I wasn't really that great of a person, but that's it. Do you have something?
I was thinking really positive thoughts, invite Randy and along tonight. We kind of went and I thought, I'm just going to be doing crowd control. I don't have to do anything. Something about being in that place with those women, and every group, I just call them my angels. Ultimate freedom for me is being able to go to the prison and be with those women who have challenges and watch how they embrace these tools. And they make me strong watching them. And every time I go there, I'm reminded of all the beautiful things in my life, and I'm reminded of the power of these tools. And for me, ultimate freedom is getting or having the opportunity to go back to the beginning, to the boss of my brain with new people, and share that experience of those 12 weeks with them. And that is my personal ultimate freedom that I get to do.
And those girls need you too. They need you in there, and I wish that every single facility in this state, everywhere, had the volunteers to take their time to come in and do the things that you guys do, because when I was there, it's because of you guys why I chose to do what I'm doing today. And I know how grateful they are, and I know how grateful I was to have people like you in there, and it's just awesome, and we need to get more. We need more people. And thank you so much for being there. I think it's amazing. No, that is so great. Thank you. I love that. That's so awesome.
Okay, so we're going to continue on. We're going to move over and start digging into some mail, collecting them and answering these letters, and you know, there will come to a time where we'll fill out postcards. Let's try to pay attention to the postcards and make sure they have posts like snaps on them, and to the where it's laid out, where it's, you know, you have to write the address of the person and all that. So, well, everybody who's been here before will get you going, and those who are here for the first time, get ready. Let's go.